Hello, and welcome back to another video about the Shape Hero Factory. And in this one, we are going to take a look to make an introduction to this spellcaster. She plays a bit different than the Hero Master because if you look at the units that she has, she has this is the normal hero dude, hero master, and this is the spells and the heroes creatures that the spell caster master has. Yeah, and um, for example, she has access to the dragon and a thunderbird, and this is a basic unit, the furry, and you can see that requires a circle and a square. But the difference is that if you look down here, you produce two instead of one, meaning that your setup in the beginning uh, will tax your transport bells much more. So you need to be aware of that. And if we take a look at her spells, for example, the Shot of Water, it takes a square and then a new item um, that take ink and you convert it into ink in the bottle. So I guess you are writing scrolls or something like that. But she's got some pretty nasty spells. For example, here we have the Meteor. Uh, that will drop in a certain area and then stay there and burn. Um, or Thor's hammer, for example, a lightning. So yeah, she has some. It's a bit of a different way of playing. So let's try to take her for a spin, and I will do the same. I will play the two first fights, and then I will show you an end game factory with the last battle or some of the last battle. So let's get into it. So here we are in the beginning, and it's the same map. Um, you need to defeat the boss to get to the stage. So let's see what we can get. And I would like to do some kind of spell. So let's just take Shot of Water, so you can see how that is done. And some starting stuff. Just gonna take some in. I'm not gonna need it. Keep it as basic as possible. So, and again, I'm going to switch to free control mode so I can talk doing it. So, yeah. So we needed a square, a square and a circle to do the basic unit. And we need to bring it down to our portal. So, and we have blue over here, which is great, so we can do our spell afterwards. So, think we just gonna do two of these because that will be a full belt. So again, where? Doesn't really matter. Just do it here. So 1, 2, let's do 4, then you can see how that works. Gonna do this, we're gonna do this. We are gonna take it out 1 and then combine it and take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is there. Probably a bit too much. do something like that. And these two we will combine. And I think I made a mistake. I need to move them one further in for them to fit. So something like there. And then place a divider and do the normal stuff. So let's just do 4 for now, then you'll see what I mean by we're getting our transport belt can't keep up, so and perhaps something like that. Something like that. Do an underbelt. And there's something wrong here. Probably too many squares in the top. But who cares? Then do our output here. And that's fine. Something like that. We will take this and go in here. We had 200. Might not be enough for our full build, but let's see. Then something like this. I was planning to do different videos about different builds, but I think it might be an idea to speed the building process up. When you build this 10 times, it's getting pretty boring. So what did I do here? I think that I need to go there. So now we have 35. We can place our underbuild here, and then we just need and now you will see when this is coming online that we will create a backlog. See there, it can't get on the belts. So you need to do this to optimize that, so it's only 2 production facility for each belt. But then you will see this will has two, so if you have enough time, it will get down to half a second for. So yeah, so we have 100. We can't do really much. So next we're gonna do our spell over here or something like that in the next round. So yeah, I see we're only getting 1 XP, but we're producing twice as fast, so it's not a waste at all. We are getting the same amount of XP. So well, I'm just gonna speed up to the first fight. So, and hopefully you will get a level so we can get some crystals so we can complete our next our spell. So yeah. Sorry about that. Stupid. So yeah, you can see we got the first spell down to 0.32, so three times a second. So yeah, that's great. You can also see that they are piercing, so it's kind of an archer that way, that they pierce and shoot from the crystal. So yeah, not that tough. Yeah. Yeah, first match. Ooh. So yeah, let's just go over here, obtain something. I don't know if we will do that one, but we'll just pick the next one. That's another spell, but yeah. Then we're gonna take the crystals because I will try to show you the next setup. So if you go into the spell, you can see here we need to extract a blue color and then convert it. So, and we did have the blue color, so we can do it directly. So we'll take, let's just take a dude over here, and then go a bit up there, and then we needed this one. Just there, that's fine. And that needed to be put on a transfer belt. So we'll do something like that. And we need to get these together. Then we need a square. A square. So let's put down a constructor for a square down here. And do this. Yeah, let's just do this. And then we need this. This is a spell generator. So it's a bit of a different way to construct stuff, but yeah, that was 7, that's too many. So that was 6. So the basic setups, something like that. That can go down here directly. And get into that, we can make 2. And then the outputs that can go into there. And a combiner, right? A joiner. Then we need this to go into there. We have 300 red. Maybe we got enough to put down another one. And then do this. Just delete that one. Get it into there. Then we need to do this. And then I should probably look at, probably not enough. So this was extracted 2. I do believe this takes 3 seconds. Let's see when it gets there. So now we are making ink. And if you look at the formula, if I press here, say it takes 2 ink to make one, or actually it will produce 2 in the spells. Produce 2 spells. So we probably need one more of these, but it's much easier to set up. And now I need 60. Let's see how long does it take. It takes 2 seconds, so we're just gonna delete that for now. And then we need this. And we probably need another one here, but so that was 2, and what was that? That was 2. So yeah, too much. I'm gonna delete that and then put down another juice down here. Something like that. Yeah. So 0.4 of a second for our fairy, And now every 2 seconds we're gonna throw down or throw a water bolt. And you can see this is because we're producing two, it will fill up. Let's just take it will fill out the transport belt. Great stuff, great stuff. So 0.26, 0.08. And because it's a spell, I have the ability to shoot where my mouse is. Or I can press auto up here, and then it will shoot at the closest target. I see it's doing 9 damage, but it does not pierce. So it's better for single target. So, but it's still a lot of damage compared to the normal hero. But as you see, she doesn't really have that much of a defense setup. You can get shield barriers with another heroes and something like that. But here, in the beginning, you don't really have that ability. You can build I think it's called a cat that will just circle around your tower, but it's a bit squishy. So yeah. So just yeah, here was the but it's dog. Nice dog. Anyways, you can pick the dog, and then that will do some defense for you if you need that. You really don't need that before the second tier or the second map. So, but now we're gonna take a look at an end build. And what we are going to see is a build where I try to maximize my production of Hatties. A Hattie is an evolution of the dog, and then some ink combined to make this unit. And this is probably the most insane build. Let's play it. So here I have the dogs coming in, and then I'm producing my hatches there, and I'm combining green and a blue and green into Turkish, whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm just increasing my production because I can't really keep up. But yeah, we need more ink, and that's what I'm doing mostly. Or I have a little bit of production of it, but it's a pretty insane build. See if I can get to the fight. And there. So I'll show you the first couple of seconds, and then we will leave it there. This will come up on the channel as well. But I thought I needed to get those introduction videos out first. So here we will see the green ones. They are spawning every 0.616 seconds, and yeah, it's no contest. add-on, and now the boss walks into it, but look at this damage it's doing. It's pretty nasty. So, and in the background, a meteor is falling. So I was starting a meteor build, and then I thought I would go into this, but I thought that I needed more damage, but I don't. This is pretty insane. So let's just stop it here. And I hope you enjoyed the two intros. I will try to put up some different build. I would actually like to try to complete the game with every single unit. Somebody on the forum said that it was two RNGs, but I actually believe that most of the units that you can use most of the unit to complete the game, and so I would like to prove that. Um, so that will I have already done an archer, this Hattie, um, a swordsman build, and an archery build. I don't know if I said that. And spell-wise, I've done this and not much else, so I'll probably try to do some more spell builds. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye.